Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rebecca. Today I'm going to share the number one reason I believe marriages fall apart, marriages fail, and that is because of selfishness. Marriage is not about you. It's about serving your spouse. It's about serving your marriage. It's about serving your family. But we forget that because our society is built on the self, is built on selfishness. If you look at all of these dating podcasts, if you look at all of the things we're seeing propped up by social media, everything is about self, feeding the self. And that's not going to translate well into marriage. That is a recipe for disaster for your marriage. What is the number one thing people say when they get divorced? I wasn't happy. My spouse didn't make me happy anymore. We grew apart. That's a direct result of how society has shaped what marriages look like. We believe that marriage is that fairy tale or that rom-com, and it's not. It's not about your personal happiness. It's not about your personal fulfillment. It's about serving your spouse. It's about serving your family. So how do you expect people to be in happy, healthy marriages when they're thinking about themselves? You can't. And that's why we see marriages fail. And on top of that, we also see a lack of dedication to the family unit. We see a lack of dedication from spouses to one another. It's so easy these days to throw in the towel with one big event, with one big argument. We're not even wanting to learn about our spouse. We're not even wanting to dig deep into our families. And I'm not talking about ABUSE. I'm not talking about that because that is a definite 100% reason to leave. However, more often than not, we are seeing couples divorce for the smallest minute things. And it's sad because the only reason we're seeing this is because that person only cares about them. That person only cares about their own happiness. And they think that their husband, they think that their wife is responsible for their happiness. No, no, no. That's not how it works. You are responsible for your own happiness, not your spouse, not your kids, not your family, not your parents. No one is responsible for your happiness. You are. And it's sad to me because people are throwing in the towel way before the good stuff happens, and they're tearing their families apart left and right. For what? For what? For social media clout? For the ability to date someone else? Do you really want to get back on the dating market the way things are going these days? Are we really going to divorce each other and rip families apart for the little things? Truly, I ask you this because I hear a lot of relationship gurus, I hear a lot of dating coaches say, yeah, you have the ability to leave. Yeah, you have the right to leave. Sure, you do. You 100% do. You have the autonomy to do that. But for what? Wives, husbands, you need to wake up to the reality. The reality is no one owes you anything. You need to give your service. You need to give your duty and your responsibility, and the way that you respond and act and share in your marriage, you need to give that to your spouse 100%. 50-50 marriages don't work because then you're keeping tabs on your husband or on your wife. You need to give 100% of yourself and you will reap what you sow. But if you're sowing bitterness, anger, resentment, all of these different things, that's what you're going to get in return. So how can you expect a high quality marriage? How can you expect good outcomes if you are only putting in garbage into your marriage? If you are only speaking death and destruction to your marriage and to your family, how do you think that your husband or wife is going to respond to that? Do you think it's going to be with flowers and joy and excitement to come home? Absolutely not. So think about that. Whatever you put in is what you're going to get out. So if you want happiness, if you want joy, if you want peace, if you want all of these things, you need to do that. You need to be the first one to take the step. You need to make the change in your marriage. And I guarantee you that your spouse will start seeing the changes and say, wow, I should probably reciprocate because I feel that I want to do that based off of how this person is treating me, how my spouse is treating me. You will one up each other in the best ways possible. But don't let your marriage fail because of selfishness. Be selfless in your marriage. Give 150% in everything in your marriage and just watch. Things will start changing. And if they don't, you know that you gave it your all. You know that you gave it everything that you had. That is my video for today. Let me know what you guys think down below. Please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.